Howdy, and welcome to The Lunch Table, a podcast filled with bad humor
and endless supplies of women.
Woo! All lies. We start this show out on lies.
We are very good humor.
Awesome humor. If I got to rate us...
Yeah, don't even pay attention to the other part.
No. If I got to rate us, it'd be 10 out of 10 true hits.
The scale is 4.
We are perfect. That's why we get 10.
We made it. We make up the rules.
Yeah, it's our rules. We can change them whatever. That's why I love control. Don't let me be a dictator.
Yeah.
Don't let me be a dictator. So let me introduce who's around the table who also shouldn't be dictators. First, my right-hand man, Mr. Google himself. He brought his own fancy laptop.
Yes, it did.
Ooh.
Time and time again.
Time and time again. Drew, I really like to sing in the shower. Oh, that's a nicer.
I do.
I mean, who doesn't?
Yeah, Elvis.
Ooh.
I watched the movie pretty recently.
He doesn't sing in the shower?
I don't think he sings in the shower. I just sing Elvis in the shower.
Oh,
recently.
You sing Elvis in the shower?
No, Elvis sings me.
Oh.
The fuck you think?
Elvis sings you. Dude, that'd be impressive. I would be so impressed if Elvis woke up.
Happy rainbows all the time.
That I knew you'd ripped that song from somewhere.
Yep, that was that one.
And as always, your host with the most.
Fingers fastly texting.
I'm a sloppy texter. So you might be right. They might be flopping fast. But they're typing all kinds of wrong things.
The part of the burn is that when you see you in your natural habitat out and about, your phone is always in your hand, you're always texting somebody, and you never pay attention to your outside focus.
Wow.
When you go to bowl, you go up and bowl, and then come back and go back on your phone.
Well, yeah, because I'm not trying to be worried about the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got some editing to do, sir.
Yeah, but you're not editing on your phone. You're texting girls.
Why you got...
Put your dick away for 2 seconds.
I can't.
You got one hand on your phone and one hand on your dick.
The man whose cock is meant to be free, Carl Jones, is meant to be free. It's a free-range cock.
If you can free the boobies, you can free the cock, too.
Free the helmet.
Now we're back to naked bowling.
Yeah, men's rights. Oh, yeah, naked bowling. All right.
See, right there.
Right there. What the hell was that?
Tell you bitches you're busy.
Let's grab that, switch it on non-disturb, and let's get into it.
I'm going to send whoever the fuck that was. Fuck you, busy.
I don't understand why
And then I'm going to text your mom back.
Wow! My mother! Wow, I don't know why you come at my mother like that, Drew, but I don't appreciate it.
I'm not coming at your mother at all. I'm saying that would have been accidental.
It would have been early if I was doing it.
I was thinking something and I'm not going to say it.
Good.
Because your mom's going to beat my ass.
And you'll have the biggest grin.
I'm still going to say it anyways. I'm going to give you a stepbrother.
Yes. Oh, lots of nicer stepbrother. We'll love cheese.
Oh, Jesus Christ. A half Lotzenizer, half Jones?
No authority has any chance.
None.
This kid's not following anything. He'll only eat what Mr. Yuck stickers are on.
He's getting cottage cheese and pussy.
That's going to lead to some real weird pussy. This pussy kind of has cottage cheese in it.
Cottage cheese thighs. I mean, that's the thing.
Right?
Cellulite.
I know how he's going out.
He'll be a chubby chaser.
He's going to die from suffocation.
One way or another.
Oh, man.
That kid will not kiss ass. He will eat ass.
Yeah. There's only so many times you can use your face as a seat before you go, you know?
I kind of want to do that sometime. I want to make a
snoo?
No, That had that happen before. Not death, but passing out.
Oh, wow. Damn, that must have been...
No, I want to use one of those things where they, like, mix the celebrities' faces together.
Oh, yeah.
And see what ours would look like.
Well, we're two good-looking men, so it's going to be an ugly child. Two good-looking people always have ugly kids.
One of us is good-looking.
Yeah. That guy.
This guy.
That guy.
That's why I have a beard, to hide my ugly face.
Ooh. See, I tried to grow one. This is the furthest I got. So my ugly face just got to be out there.
They're going to be maple syrup eyes.
Dude, talking about that and the girls, what was funny was the one girl brought up the fact, like, hey, I've never seen you, like, clean shaven. And I was like, oh, that's weird. You know, that's like the first time I've ever heard that in my life.
Here's a picture.
And she's like, oh.
Not impressive.
Not impressed. Like, don't shave. Do
Okay.
not shave.
So here's what you learned from that. That girl likes a hairy dong.
Yes. Yes. Well, dude. Why shave down there? You know?
Do not shave before you go out with that girl.
You just let it be. Let it be a jungle.
It's going to be like two hairy caterpillars.
Dude, I have never... Listen, there's been times...
Two woolly bears.
Two woolly bears. It's like Velcro gets stuck.
Ew, but
Gotta call 911. What's your emergency?
Our bushes are stuck together.
They Velcroed somehow. What do I do? I don't want to lose my man pubes. My luscious man pubes. My lovely locks.
So I have quite a few questions for you.
Oh, damn.
For this episode. And a couple...
Invasive?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And a couple other, like, statements and a couple other news articles. Not like newsroom num-notes. We're not that quite type of thing.
So, like, at first I called this the smorgasbord episode.
Smorgasbord?
Because who doesn't love to say smorgasbord? Smorgasbord. But I quickly remembered that was dumb of me, because there's something that me and you always used to do when there was shit left over in the fridge.
A fridge buster.
A fridge buster. When we had all these groceries that needed to go.
See, I thought like cornucopia, because Thanksgiving's coming up.
Yeah.
I thought mukbang.
Mukbang. Oh, that was a good one. Mukbang. Yeah. I think if it's us, dude.
Fridge buster.
Fridge buster. It's a fridge buster episode. Just to give you guys
Have we explained what a fridge buster is?
No. I don't think so. I've been trying.
Okay. So, CJ used to come over to my house all the time when we were younger. And
now.
Yeah. But it's a little different now.
Yeah.
My mom would cook different things throughout the week. Hamburgers, hot dogs, or, pasta.
Food.
Potatoes of some kind.
Yeah. Cheese. Always cheese.
So every weekend we would decide to do a fridge buster. Not only did it help my mom to clean out the fridge, but it also gave us something good to eat, to where we would grab a pan, pretty big pan at the time.
Okay.
We would throw some eggs.
Ooh.
We would throw some cheese, and then whatever just happened to be in there. Ham.
Yeah, literally anything about to go bad that we knew we had to eat.
Right, deli meats, hamburgers, hot dogs.
Dude, everything goes to scrambled eggs. That's the one thing, everything goes to scrambled eggs. You just throw it all in there, make one big fucking omelet, scrambled egg thingy,
right,
and you chop it down.
Scalloped potatoes.
Yeah. Anything you can think of. So
mashed potatoes, I don't think we ever did. That was kind of mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese, we did mac and cheese. That was
a couple
good.
times, yeah.
But the big thing is, since it's a bunch of leftovers that we could never fit into a full meal and just found a way to use it, here's all some of the extra shit that didn't make the cuts on some of the other episodes. So we figured, fuck it, we'll throw all these into one big old episode.
Right.
And it's either going to be fun or a big failure. But
fridge buster.
A big old fridge buster. But either way, we're down to try. So, Drew, what's the first question? We starting off with the question, or?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Okay. We'll start off with a question. There's quite a few of them.
Okay.
I've had a lot of thoughts.
You always do.
Going back to one of our episodes, I think this was maybe the scary story one, or maybe one of the other episodes, where we were talking about different people being possessed by demons. Do you remember it?
Yeah. And I said, what if I wanted to sell my soul for the devil to apologize to Jesus?
Right.
If they would take that, yeah. I remember that episode.
That got me kind of thinking. We had already touched on the worst people that a demon could take over.
And we already touched each other.
Right. But the worst kind, you said, like, I don't know, like my mom or something who doesn't really get out as much as she should and isn't around a lot of people and things like that.
So when you said take them over, you mean like...
Possess them.
Yeah, what would be the biggest fail? Like
right.
They're trying to possess a body that could maybe take over the world, but what's the biggest dud they could pick?
Right. A 70-year-old retired school teacher.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, someone with no power, a bum on the street who littered with like fucking cancer.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. That one might be possible. That one might be more up there. Regardless, I want to switch gears here.
Oh, okay. We're shifting.
I want you to specifically tell me the best person that a demon could take over. However, it has to be somebody in your personal life right now that you know.
Ooh.
No figureheads, no celebrities, no pro athletes.
I was
going
to say when you first said that.
You know what? Just for fun, give me the best one you can think
the
of.
best one I could think of.
Jeff Bezos?
Nah, I mean that's a good one.
Yeah.
But I was thinking the Pope.
Ooh.
I mean, how you would destroy everybody in that religion? President.
There's a lot of
movies
the Pope made about that.
I think the Pope has more power. I really do. They have a crap ton of money. You ever see those guys who go around selling like miracle crackers and shit? People they're ready to give money for salvation.
But I want somebody that you know personally.
Oh damn.
And then I have kind of an amendment to it that might open things up.
We talked about it before, not me. They'd probably be a little depressed to take me. If I really had to pick, it would probably be one of the bosses that I've worked for, because like a lot of them usually have a decent amount of power, money, better status than me. You know, they could probably do a lot more damage taking someone like him with the money opportunities and things like that and business opportunities than a kid who's already like anti everything and a rebel where no one would trust me and just think I'm a demon anyways. Right. You know? So probably one of them. Probably I would have to say the boss that I had when I was exterminating. He had a lot of connections. A lot.
Okay.
A lot. I think he would probably be one of the better guys to take over.
I think mine would be somebody that you know you love and has actually been on the podcast before. Chris Pegley.
Oh, why him?
He is not only energetic, but he is the nicest person in the world.
Okay.
And dimming a light like that, I think would just be a blow to everybody. And he's very connected to himself too.
Well, his biggest thing is he's he does therapy now, traveling therapy. Yeah. So could you imagine if they did take him over and he just like convinces all these people to like,
dude, that would be an immediate
commit suicide,
immediate following.
Yeah, dude, he would have a cult.
Yeah.
That's why I said the Pope, because the Pope would create a cult.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of have.
You haven't personally met the Pope yet?
No, I have not.
Now, small amendment to this.
Yeah.
Somebody that you might not know personally, I'm going to give you a gate here. Anybody you can include that you have shaken hands with. Or high-fived.
Or high-fived. Well, my bosses are still there. I still shake their hands and stuff.
But you've never shaken a hand or high-fived a pro athlete or something?
I mean, touche. Good point.
Politicians?
I have.
I've shaken the governor's hand.
I went to the Trump rally the one year when they had it in Pittsburgh just to see what was up.
Did you shake Trump's hand?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, they could take him. They could take Trump. I had I went there just to see because everyone was like, oh, man, there's all these riots and whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. This sounds kind of sweet. I want to see what's going on. I show up there, a bunch of red hats and whatnot, and there's like 3 people protesting. And they're just the saddest 3 protesters, and you just see them trying and just angry. And then everybody else was having fun. It was a good old time, and everyone sat there and went home. It was quite boring. I was a little upset.
Okay.
What about you? Is there anybody you shake
Like I said,
with?
I think it was the governor.
The governor?
Tom Wolf.
He's not bad. The governor comes in all the time for bowling and stuff, too. You'll meet him there. He comes in all the time trying to do bullshit. It's not an appropriate place to talk about things, but I do like to yell from the back, you know, to see if he will bring up the
Fuck you
issues.
with your COVID restrictions.
Yeah, masks are bullshit, you know.
So I have a statement that will lead us into our first story.
Ooh.
The statement is at the Transfer Harvest Home.
Oh.
The fair.
Yes, the little fair, a local little fair.
In one of the like shopping areas inside one of the buildings, there were different vendors.
Yeah, like usually art, wasn't it?
Yeah, there's art and things.
They used to have flower competitions in there.
There was one guy in particular that really had an interesting booth.
Uh-oh.
He had a lot of knives.
At our local place?
Yes. At Transfer?
Okay, knives. Is he a blacksmith?
No.
Oh.
No, they were, like cheap knockoff knives or whatever.
Okay. Like cheap pocket knives that everyone around here would know better not to buy.
He was more like a head shop, too. So he had, like, bowls.
Yeah, I was going to say bowls and water, water bongs and knives.
Yep.
And he went to the transfer fair.
And.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
He also had a large quantity, and apparently from talking to him, has sold quite a bit of butt plugs.
You talked to him?
I talked to him, yeah.
And he sells butt plugs nonstop.
Oh, yeah. He said, and I quote, "I sell more butt plugs than I sell knives."
Wow. That's like the one time, you remember Sparky went into the sex shop there? And we were busting his balls, so we're looking up stats. And we found out that blow-up goats outsell blow-up women.
Yeah.
Like, more people are buying blow-up goats than to blow-up women.
Hey, man, you like what you like.
Heyman does. Heyman does.
So, going into my first story here, here's the best headline I can think of. Woman stopped at airport security wearing butt plug containing boyfriend's ashes.
Oh, wow. So, okay. We've been on a lot of butt plugs because the last episode, too, there was like that kid that had no one had any proof that this happened.
That wasn't last episode, but yes.
Well, last newsroom num-nums. But somehow, even with no proof, the one guy who got beat believed he was using a vibrating fucking butt plug to tell him what positions to use in chess. We had a governor that just made a sex tape. Was it a governor?
Yeah.
Right? Just made a sex tape to try to get reelected. And now we have people trying to sneak their boyfriend's ashes in a butt plug.
Hey, you can't forget one of our very first newsroom num-nums, the butt plug.
Oh, yeah. Well, the smoke enemas.
Yeah.
It was the smoke enemas because they used to think it would heal something. They would just take a big hit of a fucking Joe Cool cigarette and just whisper right into your open butthole that was gaped.
So,
Are you still sick?
A woman stopped by airport security has gone viral on TikTok after revealing she was carrying the ashes of her boyfriend inside of her butt plug. It appeared that Sarah Button, 23, was lugging around ashes of her recently deceased partner inside a sex toy as it was his favorite place.
In the toy.
Her butt.
Well, but
her butt was his favorite place.
But he's not in the butt. He's in the toy.
Well, he's in the butt now.
No, he's in the toy.
And the toy's in the butt.
Yeah, but
technically he's in the butt.
Yeah, no,
if you're inside a house and the house is in Pennsylvania, technically you're still in Pennsylvania.
I mean, okay, but you're missing the point here.
You think she's gonna raw dog ashes?
That's
up her
what
ass?
he would want if he likes the feeling of it. Yes. You can't sit there and then put me inside of a basically steel condom and go, okay, this is your favorite place to be. No, I'm still in an urn. The urn's just up your ass.
The 23-year-old law student said the butt plug was a gift from her late boyfriend, and she had worn the toy throughout customs as a way of traveling with her dearly departed.
Oh, these people are fucked up. It had to be a butt plug. It had you couldn't wait. You couldn't just take the butt plug with you. You had to insert it. And you didn't think a steel butt plug was going to set off the fucking alarm? If you fart too fucking hard, you're going to set off the alarms at an airport.
She said that her boyfriend had said initially it was a joke, because he'd spend so much time in there and it was his favorite place.
Wow. He just really enjoyed my asshole instead of my vagina. My vagina is just wrecked.
There's a picture of this girl.
I see her. She's not a bad-looking girl.
And it literally has a choker that says urinal.
Yeah, she likes to be treated like trash. Look, the way she's standing is kind of trashy.
Yeah.
But dude, what? Why
she reminds me of a girl that you have brought around once.
Well, yeah, because they like butt play. Because they're sleuths. But she belongs to the streets, my man. Like, okay, so I don't understand everyone's obsession over sex. Like, this dude is so obsessed with fucking his girlfriend in the ass that even after he's dead, he's like, all I want to be known is up your ass.
Button explained the origins of the bizarre gift and said, "We lost touch for a little while, and during that time he passed, and unbeknownst to me, he knew he was passing and had it in a box, and I received it at his funeral."
That's a fucked up. So the only relationship they ever had was a sex relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were so connected because his dick was up my ass, and I couldn't go that far.
So this leads me into a couple dick-related questions.
Okay, real quick. Would you rather sit on a dick and eat cake, or sit on a cake and eat dick?
I'm trying to figure out which one would be less tainted.
No good way.
Yeah.
There's no good way.
Yeah, that's a catch-22.
I think I'd rather eat the cake.
I think I would too.
At least it's like soothing. You're like, you're just eating a slice.
But it had to be cake. Can't be like cheesecake or pie.
No, it has to
something.
be. I'm assuming birthday cake.
Oh, I get it. I have a warm, welcoming bush of a mouth.
Yes. When you turn it sideways like a taco,
and
looks real pretty.
My asshole is not a
good like a
greeting place.
Dude, and if they misjudge with you, that's a bent cock. That thing's like a boomerang now. You put a fork in the road, dude.
So, first question.
Dude, doing that with you is super dangerous. It's got to be like, you need a backup camera. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's why I am a power bottom.
That's why they make sex swings. Lower them.
If you were going to have a sex swing, make sure that it is structurally sound.
Triangles are the most stable structure.
First question for the 50th time. What is the most annoying thing about having a penis?
Most annoying thing? Mm-hmm. The stickiness. When it gets sweaty and sticks everywhere.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's the most... That or when you don't get any for a little bit and your balls fucking hurt.
Oh, blue balls.
It's like, dude, I don't even want to fuck something.
Yeah?
But I got to. Because my balls hurt. You know?
Yeah, that's true. My answer is getting bagged.
Yes. Yes, that is awful. And the worst part is it's not even a pain in your ball sack.
Not only is it annoying, but it's painful.
But it's not even your ball sack. You know what I mean?
Right, it's
up in the stomach.
Yeah.
It is the weirdest pain. You know when you get kicked there, you're not like you're holding it, but you know the pain's up here.
Right.
I don't get it.
Out of every single time that you've been bagged.
Yeah.
How many times have you keeled over?
Not too
Give me
many.
a percent. Like 10%?
Yeah, like 10%. I mean, I had a good amount of practice. A lot of boys around here. Our bag tag was phenomenal around here. It was like we had trophies and shit around here, just tapping bags. I don't know why. I don't know why we enjoyed it. I don't know why we started it. But my homie over here, right here, the co-host himself, hit me with like a fucking boat anchor of keys in the nuts once.
You're welcome.
But just let you know, everything I think works down there.
Good.
I think it works. But to be fair...
No kids so far, so we're still batting 1,000.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair, it's not like I've seen other guys' function all the way. You know what I mean? To really know the difference or not. You know, it's not like I've taken studies. Like, oh, well, how does his cock function?
You don't like cum shots?
Oh.
That's not something that...
Well, I feel like that's all just, like, staged. You know, that's all staged. Half of it, like, it covers her whole face, and you're like, dude, there's no way you produce that.
Speaking of staged and big cocks, my next question.
Staged big cocks.
If you could take 1 inch off of your penis and add it to your height, or 1 inch off your height and add it to your penis, however many you want to go. If you want to be 72-inch cock and 1 inch tall, I mean, you let me know.
Actually, I like my height.
You like your height?
I like my height, and I don't mind the size of my dangle bopper. You know, my little dangle bopper. So I like, because here's the thing, man. I got a couple friends with bigger dingle boppers, right? And there's a good amount of complaining done.
Yeah.
You know, like the one dude I know, he had to date some really trashy women because no one else was willing to take it. They saw that fucking nightstick and they're like, whoa, You know, then you talk to him, then it's like, well, every blowjob's like maybe about to the helmet, and that's it. And it's like, well, that seems like, you know, that sucks. So, I mean, I don't think it's that beneficial. I know, like, as guys, we get all hyped about it. But I don't care about hyping. I don't want to be in a, like, restroom, take off my pants, and a bunch of guys get hyped over my big cock. I don't care about that.
You don't want to be able to slam back a little further?
No, I don't want to kill
more
somebody.
Force?
I don't want to kill somebody. Dude, I've already had situations where, like, I don't know. I've like, hooked up with girls and then, like, made them bleed before and things. So, like, I think I'm doing all right. I can already do some damage with my shit.
Jesus.
So like, I think we're doing all right. My point is, anything a little bit...
I can already do some damage with my shit.
Well, I don't need an epic sword when, you know, I'm a sorcerer. You know what it's overplay. It's
so my answer here is completely different from yours then.
Yeah.
I am 6'4".
Yeah. You have plenty... See, I'm just tall enough to be considered tall.
Right.
But...
How tall are you?
5'11".
5'11".
So, like, but in shoes, because it gives me a little extra, it's usually 6 foot.
Right.
So I'm, like, at the taller percentage.
See.
But most of the people I hang out with are already taller than me.
Right.
You know that. Most people I hang out with, all are skyscrapers over me. And you guys ain't small. That's the funny part. But, like, I can't lose that. Because then that puts me into 5'10". And then I'm closer to, like, you know, someone like Mr. Little. And I don't want to be that. I like being tall.
See, I would take my extra 4. I would take my 4 inches from 6'4".
Okay.
Go down to 6.
And then add the extra 4.
And then have 4 inches
added. So you'd be walking around with a
4.5.
with a 6-incher. I mean, dude, that's a good question. I bet a lot of guys... See, that's hard because a lot of women, too, love tall guys.
Yeah.
And that's something you can't control.
Yeah, but
I mean,
still
both of those.
6 foot is in the realm of being tall.
Yeah. I mean, women really don't know. They all say they want someone 6'4", then you see who they really pick up, and you're like, 6'4"?
That guy's 5'2".
Right. That guy's maybe 5'6" at the tallest. You know? And plus, there's not too many people bigger than like 6'4", like taller or up there.
Right.
It's a low percentage. It's a low percentage.
I know.
I don't know how we found them.
I know maybe 3 or 4 people that are taller than me.
Yeah. Yeah, so, like, I don't know. That's all. I'll let you guys have it. I don't need to be in that club, you know. I just need to be enough, and I'm enough. Dude,
think if we interviewed Shaq and asked him that question. He's already tall.
And he already has a big dong.
Right.
You know.
You think he'd just be trying to set a record at that point? Yeah, dude, make me 6.
I mean, at this point,
6'2".
if he's that old and he's like, if I was him, I'm that old. I already hit all these women up and whatever, and had all kinds of, you know, lived out my fantasies sexually. I'd just be like, almost take all of it and make me the tallest guy in the world. Yeah. How tall is Yao Ming? Fuck it,
dude. Or you just add it all to the dick.
Have the biggest dick,
and then you like.
I feel like that's a lot of lower back issues.
Then you like shish kebab 6 girls.
God, The human
right
human
back
shish
through
kebab.
the other side.
Yeah. It's like the human centipede, but a little different.
The membrane in between an asshole and a vagina is paper thin.
Yeah, but the way I thought in my head was like through their mouth too. You know, it just 6 in a row. Like I was like, whoa,
Human centipede.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's a shish kebab, right?
So the last question here before I
Get into another story.
go into a second story here. Speaking of penises,
Yeah, oh my god. Okay, dude.
this one is more so things that come from it.
Oh jeez.
How much would pee have to be diluted for you to drink it? No money.
Just because?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm not even dying.
No.
That thing better. I got to mistake it for water.
Okay.
That's the only way. It better be so clear. I thought it was my water cup.
So 99 to 1?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I'm not just drinking a cup of pee because I better be dying or like winning $1 million.
So like this much pee in a 2 liter.
No.
That's
Like,
too much?
Yeah, like a drop.
A
If
drop.
that. And if I knew a drop was in it, I ain't drinking it. Not for free. What? Are you peeing in your drinks? Do I gotta pee?
Me?
Oh
Oh no.
Never mind. Everything I open here has been canned, so I think I'm all right.
But no, like you got to figure about the ocean and things like that. People accidentally drink all that all the time.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that is fish pee. That is human pee.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, that's why it's so salty.
No, that's not at all why it's so salty.
It helps. The minerals in the piss. And dude, I thought that all the time. But do fish really pee?
Yeah,
That's weird.
they drink.
I mean, why? Why would they have to drink? I'd figure their skin would just absorb it and know what to do with it.
Okay.
And they'd be okay with it.
Then how do they expel it?
Expel what?
Whatever they've taken in.
I don't know. I just figured it was like kind of more of an open kind of system. Like it just flows in and out.
No, there's a book. I mean, this is about poop, but everybody poops.
I know what a mud vein is. I'm not like Heyman and go. I left a mud vein in. I know everyone says to take it out. I left it in, cooked the fish. It tasted horrible. I was like, yeah, that's poop.
On to my second story. Tyson's CFO arrested after allegedly falling asleep in wrong home.
So Tyson Chicken, man.
Tyson Chicken.
They've been having some problems. So during the vid area,
Yeah.
remember they had a huge breakout.
Right.
Before that, there was something wrong with their meat.
Yep.
And now you have the CEO who's sleeping in the wrong fucking homes.
CFO.
CFO, I'm sorry.
So,
What is that, like a step down?
Chief Financial Officer.
Oh, okay.
Tyson Foods Chief Financial Officer John Tyson.
Wow.
Hey,
Oh, I wonder how he got his job.
faces charges of public intoxication and criminal trespassing after his arrest in Arkansas early Sunday, which came a month after he was appointed to his position at the world's at the second biggest meat producer. I'm sorry.
The second biggest meat producer.
Yep, meat producer.
Jeez. Or is it even meat? Because I've seen that purple or pink goop that they spray.
Dude, don't ask yourself that question because then you're gonna get into a whole thing about Oscar Mayer, about if that's meat. I mean, why does it have a first name if it's meat?
If it's meat, it's an Oscar Mayer wiener. Well, what makes it different than a regular wiener?
Tyson was found asleep Sunday morning in a woman's bed in her residence in Fayetteville. The woman did not know who Tyson was and called the police and reported at the station. The woman told dispatchers she thought the front door had been left unlocked.
Arkansas. So what kind of accent would he have been woken up to? Oh my.
Yeah, actually, probably pretty close to that.
Oh my. Why are you in my bed?
Drop it an octave.
Oh my.
Nope, too far.
Oh my. I can't.
We're going to have a montage of you saying, oh my.
Oh my.
We're aware of the incident, and as this is a personal matter, we have no additional comments, said a spokesperson for Tyson.
That's probably their best option.
Yeah, just stay out of it.
He's the fucked up cousin. He's the dumb one.
John Tyson on Monday apologized in a company-wide memo and
Oh
said
my-
he is
in a
getting
memo?
counseling for alcohol abuse.
Memo? He couldn't even come out and be a man and say it. He let an email or some bullshit out that somebody else probably typed up.
Oh, here's the memo. I am embarrassed for personal conduct as is inconsistent with my personal values
Oh, bullshit.
and the company's values
Bullshit.
and the highest expectations we hold for each other here at Tyson Foods.
Oh, that's all lawyer bullshit talk.
I made a serious mistake, and this has caused me to reflect deeply on my impact and my actions that they can have on others.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. You're just sitting there going, fuck.
I got caught this time.
Caught. Why do I not know my own home when I'm drunk? The worst part is, how much money do you think this fucker makes?
It says, give me a second here. The fourth generation member of the family that controls the $24 billion meat processing company.
Oh my God, $24 billion.
$24 billion with a B.
Oh my God. We need to stop eating frozen food, dude.
Tyson was named CFO in September and started on October 2nd. He is the son of Tyson chairman John H. Tyson and joined the company in 2019.
Wow. Surprising. I wonder how he got his job once again.
It's his son. As CFO, Tyson receives a base salary of $650,000.
Okay. So $600,000, right?
Right.
700,000. We'll round it up.
Yeah.
Because why not? And how much is an Uber?
$20 on average.
So this motherfucker, like, this is what pride gets you, right? This is where your pride gets you. Because this motherfucker thought he was so sweet, he didn't want to spend $20 because God forbid if he got picked up in something that he didn't find probably.
Too bad he couldn't call daddy.
Right, oh, dude, I bet he has a fucking
Butler.
a butler, yeah, that he could call and be like, "Yo, just pick my ass up, I'm drunk." But the balls on this motherfucker. This is what happens when children don't get in trouble.
He was released on a $415 bond.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. This motherfucker makes $600,000 a year, $700,000 a year, and $400. But that's it.
Yeah. The incident marks the second arrest of a food industry executive as Beyond Meat suspended its COO in September after he allegedly bit a man's nose in Fayetteville.
Dude.
The same fucking town.
In the same town.
In the same
Dude,
town.
there's something going on. There's something going on.
There's something in that chicken.
They're putting way too much testosterone in these chickens, and it's fucking these guys up. They're going around like, my chicken's the best. Just taking the roids at the fucking hens that, they've been giving the hens this. I'll take it. I'll bulk up. Fuck it. Let's bite a man's nose off because he doesn't want to buy my meat.
So this
wait. Beyond Meat?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? So it's fake meat.
Yeah.
So the fake meat company dude bit a guy's nose off.
Dude, it's like K2.
Holy, so what are they putting in that quinoa?
It's black beans. Black beans is Beyond Meat.
Wow, dude. How I'd be pretty pissed too if I had to keep eating fake burgers.
Speaking of eating, you pull my trap card.
Oh no!
For the next question.
I triggered the trap. I knew you had him face down for a reason.
Another one of Drew's questions here. How many plates at a Chinese buffet, speaking of chicken, is too many?
How many plates is too many?
How many plates is too many?
Well, how are we counting the plates? Well, here's
full plates.
Full meat, right? Whatever
you want on them.
I'm saying
if you have a whole plate of crab rangoons, that's your thing.
But if you go up there and get a whole plate of fruit, that's not really like you can get 20 of those and it wouldn't be that absurd.
How much would you be ashamed to have on if you kept all your plates from the night and the person has to come get them at the end of the night?
Well, I can tell you after 3, I feel like a shit bag.
3
plates. I'm like a shit. Like my belly hurts. I'm like, why did I do that? And then I got to poop.
Yeah.
It's like I don't feel good. So like, I feel like if I had like 6, I'd really feel like a pig. I'd be pretty embarrassed. Yeah.
I would say that maybe double digits is out of the question.
Yeah.
But 9.
I don't think, like, if I was with somebody else and they did that, I wouldn't feel bad, you know. But my dad used to tell me, there was a guy he worked with, he would come, he would eat 2 whole packs of hot dogs for lunch.
Damn.
2 whole packs, and with buns and everything.
That dude liked wieners.
Yeah, and he'd eat them with buns and everything. And,
Condiments?
Yep, condiments and all. And my dad and him went to the Chinese restaurant right where we live. And my dad left. That guy didn't until they literally kicked him out of the restaurant. Shit. He was eating so much.
Was it a bigger dude?
Oh, yeah, he was huge. Huge.
2 packs of hot dogs. 8, 10 hot dogs?
Yeah, it's like 10, 12, right? Yeah. And he would have enough buns and everything. So that's like 24 hot dogs, this dude, and he would still be hungry. Like, he'd still eat. Dude had a problem. So that's why they had to stop the all-you-can-eat and just call it a buffet. Because people were literally staying there having problems, and they'd eat so much they would lose money. But we used to do, something like this anyways. The local wing shack, right? They would have wing night or whatever around us to lube, and we would go and eat it, and we did the math before. Do you remember the math that we did for them to actually lose money?
Oh, it's like 300 wings per person or something
you have
lose
to eat
money?
Yeah, you have to eat about 300 some wings or so for them to start losing money on the deal.
Dude, I thought that our record was actually... we'll talk about this sometime in another podcast. Yeah. 256 wings for 4 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
5 of us.
So for 4 of us, we couldn't even make them lose money for 1 man.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And we tried. Yeah. We gave it our best shot.
To be fair, wings were way cheaper back then.
Yes. Yeah, way cheaper. But inflation. So what we would have to pay now would equal out.
Each person would really only have to eat 150 now. I think wing prices went up like double.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. Oof. I'll tell you what. After we had a little too much fun at bowling there, Jared was pretty. we went downstairs. I had some chicken wings, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my, were they good? Like no jello to it. You know, crispy as a motherfucker. It was good.
Better than Jilzi's?
Cooked wise, yes. Flavor wise, no. I got honey mustard, but the Jilzi's, man, sauce is just so addictive.
Something about them.
Yeah, it's the blue cheese.
Yeah.
Got the blue cheese. Blue cheese.
So going kind of in my next question, so much, GMOs, growth hormones in chicken nowadays.
Yeah. Oh, all kinds of shit.
What if it ventured the other way? Not the statement you're thinking I'm going to say. Would you date a female football player? Like a pro NFL female football player?
Like NFL?
Oh, yeah.
Like she a linebacker?
She's whatever you want it to be.
I would probably maybe date one of the girls in like the lingerie football league.
No. NFL.
Probably not. Because for her, they have to compete with them men.
Even if she was a kicker?
Even if she was a kicker, I feel like.
Damn.
I feel like, because I'm telling you, even as a kicker, you're going to get hit. You got to be. And people have helmets and shit, and all they do all day is practice hitting things so they can hit you better. That's all they do, and they're paid good money to do it. That girl's going to have some hairy fucking knuckles. And if you don't think she's going to get ran through by the team, man.
Ooh. I was going to say something, but you changed my mind with that one. Fair point.
Come on.
Fair point.
She's changing by all them. They're all hyped up. They're ripped. They're fucking, men of men. And you're sitting there like, hi.
My original statement was going to be yes, under 2 conditions. She was less bulky than I am. And
okay.
less and shorter than me.
Shorter?
Yeah.
I could date a taller girl. That wouldn't bother me. But you're right. If they're super stacked to the gills and make you look like a bitch, that would be hard. And the only problem is with that is us. You know what I mean? That's the problem. It's just our ego. We're like, no, we got to be the swole ones, even though we're not swole. I identify as swole. Does that work? If I identify as just someone ripped?
No.
And jacked?
No, fuck you.
Damn it, fuck you.
You can't pretend to be things. Hot take.
That was a hot take. You stepped in it now, boy. Don't expect me to pull you out. And when I step in it, you laugh. Sometimes they're fucking fuel on the flames.
Don't worry, I'm the one that edits.
All of a sudden, a big chunk just goes missing.
Last story, CJ.
Okay.
Florida man.
Oh,
always a good way to start. Arrested.
Oh, okay.
For using a lost U.S. nuke to power his home for more than 27 years.
Damn. So he's been powering his house for 27 years off a nuke, and
yes,
and no one has noticed.
No one has noticed.
Not one person goes, there's high radiation in this area. Nobody was affected. No babies were being born all fucked up.
Nope.
Was this dude pretty smart?
Yes, I believe so.
Or did he just or did he just plug in his charger one day, go, oh, look, it worked. It worked.
I'm trying to find the full thing there.
Dude, so as you search for this, by the way, talking about all this, I you know me, I like to eat healthy when I can.
Okay.
So I ended up buying, there's this bread I like a lot. It's Dave's Killer Bread.
Okay.
It was made by, if you read the little package on the back, it says, 15 years ago, I was a convict, yada, 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 got out, got back to the bakery of my family's, and then my life goal is to make the healthiest bread. It's called Good Seed, right? That's the type I got, Good Seed. Good Seed Dave's Killer Bread. Usually I get the Power Seed. They were out of it. They come with a lot of omega fats and shit that you can't produce on your own, that you have to eat in a diet. So it's pretty thick, healthy bread. You know what I mean? It's obviously full wheat, not white,
Okay.
A coworker tried it the other day. I wasn't in there. I just heard stories of them trying it. They're scared to try it when I'm around because I'll bust their balls if they don't like it. And they picked it up, and I guess they were like, why is this bread dry? Well, no, it's not dry. It's actually bread, so it's thick, and it sucks up your fucking... Yeah, it's just sucking up moisture because it's thick-ass bread. Then they're like, why is there seeds all through it? What the fuck do you mean, why is there seeds? It's called Good Seed Bread. What the fuck? So, I don't know. Good seed. Read before you eat, and don't be surprised what's not in there. If you ain't gonna read it, just don't be surprised.
I like the Pepperidge Farm seedy bread.
Oh, dude,
five grain or something.
Yeah, seeds are amazing for you. Seeds and nuts. That's why peanuts are real good for you.
Yeah. Peanuts at work.
Eat like birds. I also have chunky peanut butter. I went with the chunky. I love chunky peanut butter.
We've gone over this.
You don't like the crunch?
I love the crunch.
Oh, me too.
We've been over this.
Yeah. That's the only way to go.
That was on our last episode. 2 episodes ago.
2 episodes. Yeah. Watch all of them, actually. You'll find it.
Caesar Sayak, a Florida man, is rumored to get arrested for using a lost nuke to power his home for more than 27 years. However, there is no report or reliable news source to explain the situation. It might be a hoax.
Yeah, I was going to say. So, okay. How could you possibly get away with it? Because when we were growing up, I'm not sure if you remember, but right by where I lived, there was that paper company.
Yeah.
Okay, you remember that paper company? Right behind it was, I forget what they used to do there. But people would go back with their hazmat suits and test fucking dirt and shit every once in a while. So, I have a hard time believing that some dude just had this missile.
Well, things were a little weirder back in the day.
Like what?
People used to dump things in certain places that they weren't supposed to. Well, not that doesn't happen today.
It was also a camp.
Yeah, well, it was more acceptable.
It was also a military camp.
The internet is still in the dark about the specific occurrence and the identity of the individual, but several hypotheses about the possibilities are being circulated. Caesar was arrested in connection with mailing over a dozen bomb-like devices to prominent Democrats across the country.
Dude, and we pay the government to watch our mail to stop this.
He sent them to Democrats like Barack Obama and Bill Clinton.
Wow. And they couldn't find him? What a great mail service.
He faces up to 48 years in jail if convicted on 5 counts he is currently facing, which includes sending explosives and threatening the Clintons. That dude's dead.
Threatening the Clintons. And
that dude is dead now.
I don't know. He's just sitting there living off a nuclear bomb. They're like, I don't know. This mother... It's going to be like a Joe Dirt situation where he straps it to his back. I'll blow it. Get near me. I'll hit the tip.
So the instance about where military losing their nukes and never being found is well known in the U.S. An article written in 2001 presents 79 incidents where the U.S. has lost nuclear weapons.
What?
79 times they've been lost.
0.
79 times they've been lost. Here's the kicker. 4 of them have disappeared forever. 79 times they've been lost. 4 have not been found.
Well, okay, touche. You found all the other ones.
No, not touche. You lost 4.
Well, yeah, but I mean, that's a pretty good recovery rate. At least they're trying. Yeah, it's better than the fucking mail system here. Just sending bombs everywhere. Well, where did that come from? Oh.
According to the article, one of these was in 1968 when the sinking of the USS Scorpion happened. It's said to be quite challenging as the boat tried to reach the Russian research group. But this is possibly where the nuclear bomb has come from.
There has to be, like, you remember in the Western movies when there's a train going by and they go to rob it and they all get their horses and they just, like, jack the train and take everything off of it. I feel like it was that situation. Like, he knew the military was moving this thing and he somehow snuck in there and got this missile off. That sounded gross.
Get it.
Get it. Rub the missile. Red rocket, boy. But somehow he found a way to bring it back to his home. How do you have the balls to fuck with it? That's the thing, man.
Apparently he is a diver and found it and brought it back to use it.
So how does he know how to use it?
It doesn't go into details like that, but I'm assuming that they're trying to be super vague about it so that other people don't find a bomb.
Right. They're like, oh shit. If people knew nuclear technology isn't as dangerous as what we said and you can use it as an easy power source, we're fucked. Phil, help us here.
So this brings me to my last 2 questions, and actually these 2 are a little off the wall.
Okay.
They are conjoined at the hips, though. They are
like
Siamese twins of questions.
I like to see our minds work together.
Yeah. Do you believe in love at first sight?
Love?
Yes. Love at first sight. Do you think it can happen?
Extreme infatuation, yes. But love, no. Like, could you look at someone and your brain tells you they have a baby with them right now because, like, physically they match everything your body thinks is a perfect match? Yes. But do I think love is as simple as that fleeting feeling or that little thing? No. I think it's because definition of love to me isn't really a feeling, it's an act.
See, I believe that it can happen, but it is so improbable. Now, there are some stipulations that I want to go over. How long is this first sight? Is it the moment you look and then you look away? Or if I continue to look at you for a solid straight minute, is that still the first sight?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, until you break whatever the first time you look. But I think that's still extreme infatuation. Like, you wake up and choose to love somebody. It's not a feeling, it's a choice. You wake up, you go, we're going to do this because I love you.
Okay.
You know, and then that's why it's a choice. So, to me, I think that comes with time. I don't think you can just look at someone and go, that falls in line with me, I'm assuming. Is the next question about soulmates?
No.
Okay. So I won't ruin it. But I don't believe there's only one person that's meant to be with you. I think that's really stupid, too. There's billions and billions of people. If you can only find one person that you could be with forever, that's pretty ridiculous. And think about how slim your chances are of finding love.
Right.
It's something you work towards.
I don't think soulmates are a thing anyways.
You're never going to meet a person where you like everything about them.
Right. You are compatible.
Right. You just got to pick the important things and learn to compromise.
Okay. So let me shoot you the craziest situation.
Okay.
You see this girl. What is your ideal space to meet a girl?
Like to meet someone?
Yeah.
Well, a nice casual setting where people can talk.
Park?
Yeah, park.
Bar?
Park.
Event?
Bar. If it's a bar.
Concert?
No, not really concert and stuff. Those are too loud.
Okay.
I like places where I can talk more. That's my selling point. My words. So yeah. Let's go park. We'll go park.
Okay.
Park's
I'm
easy.
gonna take that back. Bowling.
Okay, bowling. Yeah.
Okay. Somebody, a female who you find very attractive,
Okay.
comes up to you at bowling.
Yeah.
And says, CJ, I need your attention for 6 minutes.
Oh God.
And you can't break my eye contact for the 6 minutes. I know this is
Out.
already pretty weird.
Yeah. Out.
Okay. But you do, because you are entirely lusted after her.
Yes. None of those are still love though.
Okay. She says, I'm a U.S. citizen. I'm subscribed to your podcast.
Okay.
I follow your podcast.
Yeah.
I've listened to every single episode.
All right.
I know your friends. Here is my credit score of 820.
That's weird.
Here's my Mercedes keys.
I'd be freaked out.
Or BMW keys. Here's my BMW.
Oh, that freaked me out. You know what? Why would I want her to have the same car as me, Drew? You don't know me.
Not that car in particular.
Then it's better? No. But okay, go on. I'm listening.
Every single thing that you can think of.
Yeah. She's a perfect match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just hits with you. Every single thing that she says is good for the next drop.
Okay. I would think she's fucking lying and stalked me. You ever heard the song? You love.
If it's too good to be true, it is.
Oh, dude, that's some psycho shit. Because also, like, I want a partner who makes me better. You know, who challenges me and pushes me to do better. Not just someone who goes, well, I like all the same shit you do. I really don't care if we always like the same shit. It's okay for you to like your own shit and me to like my own shit. Yeah, we got to have some stuff to do together, and we'll find that, you know, and we'll build that. But I think it's more about just picking someone that you know that you could deal with the ups and downs with. Like, who deals with situations the best? Who's going to make... Because what's the point of a relationship if you're not going to reproduce, essentially? Because if you're just picking someone not to be lonely, you don't got to be picky. Just fucking pick somebody. If your main goal is not to be lonely, like, just pick someone at this point. But if you're trying for, like, a child, then you got to pick them off of not essentially everything you like.
Birthing hips.
But mainly, like, would she make a good mother? How does she deal in situations? Does she freak out? How do you like? I care more with how you deal with the staff members at places than if you like an anime I like. Because that's going to show me the personality of you.
Okay.
And, like, if we can't sit and talk about problems and situations without you being a child, it ain't going to work.
Now, those were just simple examples, but, like, I want you to have the exact conversation in your head to where she's like, you know, I tip 25%.
Okay.
Yeah. I volunteer at the soup kitchen on weekends.
Like, to me, there's nothing you can say right out front that I'm going to, one, trust you. Because now I just feel like you're trying to present... Like, I get what we're doing. We're kind of selling each other to ourselves, like, to one another. So I get that, and I think some of the stuff, you're going to purposely make yourself look good. But there's a lot of things you don't learn till later. Like, what's your patience like? That's important to me. You need to be a patient person because there's a lot of things that happen in life where we can't do shit about it. Okay. And anything you do will just make it worse.
So this leads into my last question of the night here.
Yeah.
Like I said, these ones are conjoined at the hip. Do you think that you can fall in love with somebody after one whole conversation?
No. I think you can grow something. But I think love takes a while. I think you really got to work towards it, kind of build it. It's like a house. You can, just because you walk by something and like the location, if the house isn't built on there, it's still not a home. And even if the frame's up, well, it's still not a home. You can like the way it looks and you can be in love with the layout, but it still ain't a home yet. Then you can put up all the walls and you can put up the windows, and it still ain't a home. There's that very important thing that makes it a home, you know? And
yes,
I think that takes time.
But they also do have furnished houses to where it's already ready to live in.
Yeah, but I think most people, you're missing my point here.
And then that is falling in love with it. Yes, you can put your own personal touches on it after you've already fallen in love with it.
Yeah, they change it, don't they? A lot of people move into a place, even if it's furnished, and they'll change it their own way.
Okay, but they still love it right off the bat.
Is it love if you're changing it?
Most people will even say the words, "Oh, I love this place."
Yeah, I think people have an idea. Me and you are. The point is, my definition of love is much different than yours.
Uh-huh.
People are using love like, I like this.
Yeah.
This is something that my eyes find pleasing.
Okay.
Love is not that. Sure, sometimes like your eyes liking something is part of love, but I would much rather date someone, like marry someone I find unattractive and just a really good person, can make you laugh and deal with situations, than have somebody who's really hot but fucking worthless. You know?
Hey, man, you are absolutely preaching the choir. Love is something that takes time to do. For instance, there are many, many, many times in relationships where I have not told a girl that I loved her until I actually felt it. And a lot of the time, it hadn't been for like a year that her and I had been dating.
Yeah. Well, and like some people get confused, but obviously I can bang a fucking woman without feeling it. You know what I mean? Like I can go have sex with you and not be in love.
Dang.
You have never done that? Yeah, you have. It's something that we don't try to do it. It's not something we tell ourselves, you know, like, hey, when you're fucking this bitch, just don't feel nothing towards it. You know, it just happens. Right. It's a thing. It's something inside you.
Mine are normally coated in alcohol, but
yeah, that helps. Yeah. I don't know. I think some of it has to do with what they preach. I think a lot of it is some of these movies and things stretching out the idea of love. You ever hear the difference? What's the difference between a happy ending and a sad ending?
Sex.
No, where you decide to end a story.
Oh.
Right? That's the point, because like if you continue with a lot of stories, we'll probably get shitty again. Look at your parents, man. Marriage ain't easy. They went through a lot of ups and downs. My parents were the type, they weren't mature enough to handle it, so they went and caused a bunch of problems and then still ended up together because no one wanted to deal with them but them.
Eh?
Yeah. And still, they grew a bond, but my point is sometimes, like, it's a much different thing. Maybe I'm ignorant. Maybe it is a thing. Maybe there is something, like, with fucking, I don't know, hormones or something. You can just sense it, like, this person was made for me. Because some of those people that get married, like, straight out of high school and stuff, and they do a lot better. They do a lot better in their marriage than anybody who waits longer. So there's something to it. There's something to having that bond, and like the less partners, the better. But I don't know. I don't think love is something so easy, I guess.
Hey, our buddy Eric Little's been dating the same girl since, what, 8th grade?
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like,
he's 25 now.
Yeah. And
a lot they're going to get married next year.
And the ones that do it, like I said, their marriage and stuff lasts real long. They usually don't get divorced. They're usually happier. They know how to deal with each other better.
Kudos to them.
Well, and I think that's where some sense ignorance is bliss too. If you, let's say you're a man whore, or let's say you're a woman, you date a lot of guys. You now have all these things, like all these experiences to hold somebody else up to and judge them off of.
Yeah.
Where they might not live up to every man's standard, or, well, you know, Susan did this a little bit better and she doesn't do this like Susan, you know. So you almost have too much data. It's like picking a cereal anymore. You walk into a cereal aisle and there's thousands. You're like, Jesus, just give me like 4 options, please.
I don't know, dude. One speaks to me. I'll walk by and go through some of my favorites, and one of them just jumps out at me. It always happens with cereal. I don't know why.
There's too many options. And I never finish a box before it goes bad. But, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
I did get...
You shop boxes of cereal for the first bowl.
Yeah. Yep. And then once you have that first bowl, you're like, I'm kind of done with it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Although, I did buy a new cereal. talking about cereals. I was walking down. You love your Reese Puffs. You know, the Reese Puff cereal.
Yeah.
Well, they now have them in clusters.
Oh.
Well, I guess a cluster thing, so I went and bought them. Hell yeah. Ready to smash them.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Bring them over. We'll do a mukbang.
Oh, dude, we'll do it together. What if we start a channel where we like... I'll just
eat?
Well, you do the eating and I'll do fitness stuff, and we'll kind of do it both at the same time and get both the crowd.
Does that mean that I'm going to have to eat healthy shit?
No. You're going to have to eat like pasta with Takis, you know?
I'm game. Let's do it.
Yeah. And then I'll sit there and keep doing pull-ups. And I don't know. I haven't worked it out, but somehow we're going to work it out.
Oh, everything I eat, you have to work off?
Oh, there you go. Dude, there you go. That's what we're going to do. Try to kill Carl.
But slowly kill Drew.
Oh, man. Well, talking about slowly killing people, you ready to plug?
Yes.
Yeah, don't put my ashes in this plug, please.
We're on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, and now Google Podcasts at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're listening to us right now. Go ahead and doing that. We're on YouTube at the Lunch Table PBJ. That might be how you're watching us right now.
A good amount of people watch us.
Yeah.
I'm happy we kind of
It's good TV.
Video. Yeah, I guess we're better TV than radio.
It's good TV. Yeah.
They'd rather see me.
Audio is a dead thing.
They'd rather see me.
Hey. Yeah.
I'm just taking it that way.
Just cut the left of the screen off. We're on Twitter at Lunch Table PBJ. We're on Facebook at The Lunch Table PBJ, as well as our fan page, The Munchies. Both of those pages you can stay up to date on anything that we're doing, as well as any of the episodes that are coming out every Monday. Monday's the thing.
Yeah.
If you haven't got it by now, YouTube and all the streaming services and everything.
Obviously.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday morning, they will be waiting for you. Hot and fresh. Like mother's pie on a windowsill.
Yeah, actually, you know, if your mother was anything like mine, we're like the warm school clothes that you would pull fresh out of the dryer when you would wake up to give you that comfort feeling. I miss that.
Or if you're a nocturnal fuck, Sunday.
Right, Sunday.
Sunday they do go up, so that they will be ready for Monday.
I like, me personally, I say wait till Monday, because that's the idea of this, was to make Monday better. But if you just have to have us, I ain't complaining.
We're giving you that little extra juice. Yeah. If you want to be the person that ends it with a bang on Sunday night, that's the way to do it. We're on Instagram and TikTok at the Lunch Table PBJ. CJ takes care of those. He does a wonderful job, and he puts up some awesome clips. If I do say so myself.
Drew ain't no slouch. Don't let him lie. Drew ain't no slouch.
And lastly, we're on Patreon at the Lunch Table PBJ. If you want to be a person that gives that little bit extra, this is the way to do it. As you can see, some of our production quality is getting a little better because we want to make it fun for you.
Well, and we want to make it fun for us.
Yeah.
I want to show you how beautiful I really am.
I like getting Amazon packages and seeing the erection on that man.
Oh, yeah. It has not gone down.
No weird stuff. Don't add us on that.
It's because it's dangerous outside the pants. Although I want to free the helmet. We've been talking about this earlier. Free the helmet, Drew. Free the helmet. I'm making a movement.
So free my helmet, CJ.
Oh, okay. Well, on that note, because this is going to be on our OnlyFans.
Thanks, Spark, for putting the idea in his head.
The later half of this, you can catch us on our OnlyFans at the Lunch Table. No, I don't know. What would you even call it? Jelly-filled.
Peanut.
Peanut. Overstuffed.
Pea in nut and jelly stuffed.
Jelly-stuffed peanut.com. But as always, thanks for stopping. It's getting a lot more fun around here. Drew, thanks for being you. Thanks for being my right-hand man. Thanks for bringing your laptop.
CJ, thanks for not saying a proverb today.
Oh, I was going to.
Fuck.
But if you don't want me to, I'll stop.
Hey, you can do whatever you want.
No. You want
I'm just the co-host.
You want to kill it.
Now.
No, you want to kill it. We'll kill it, dude. We'll stop doing proverbs. Learn to let go. No, I will leave you on this. Okay? Shame is brought on by pride. Remember that. So be a humble motherfucker. Peace.
See ya.
It is true. It's brought on by pride.